Hi, I'm Tony Mitra, 15th of Jan 2021, and I thought I'll talk about MeWe today. That's a social media platform. You see, recently many of us have been looking for a suitable social media platform to move to away from Facebook, Twitter, and WhatsApp, mainly because in the last few months, people have become conscious that these platforms manipulate public opinion on one side, they censor one kind of opinion and promote another. They have no right to do any censoring. They were not given the right. They should not be censoring. It's a free speech, public space area. And also, uh, during this few months of COVID, and the vaccine and the mask, whether they're really necessary or not, there's a lot of conflicting opinion coming around that the damage to the economy, the job loss, and all that. And then there is this US election and so on. So as soon as this news of this social medias like Facebook and all spying on you and restricting certain kind of opinion came to light, huge number of people have moved out and have been crowding around on other platforms which do not censor you or do not sell your data and so on. Parler was I believe, very popular by a lot of the Trump supporters who went there, but that has been taken down by the service providers, again, arbitrarily, I think. But MeWe is one of those that are also now really become super hot. I already did one video before on my opinion on liberty.com, which is a new thing come out by our friends Norbert and Odessa. But that's a small one and growing. It's a polished and nice, and there is this MeWe. Now the question is who controls them and whether they're also in the same league or not. To understand that, you need to find out who controls MeWe, who started it. It's a guy called Mark Weinstein, and you can find out about him on internet. His main claim to fame seems to be he's pretty well known as an advocate and promoter of privacy issues, that nobody should be able to steal your data. Your privacy should be supported and protected, and also you should not be bombarded by advertisements and somebody try to make money out of your time and space without your permission. So MeWe was started, and you can see what's written on top. It's no spying and no advertisements and no BS, no bullshit. I mean, you can't say no to that. So this guy is pretty well known, but the platform, although a couple of years old, he just created it, but probably he did not push it, so it was kind of lying dormant for some years, and it really started shooting up last year, especially in the last few months. And I am now telling you how it is. You can see that there are lots of goodies there, and this is one platform that can keep you completely engaged if you join the right groups, if you put the right kind of input from your side, so people start listening to you, and so on. So this is my assessment. So this is how MeWe looks when you first open it. Of course, I have an account, so it opens in my name, but your screen might look slightly different. But this is how it is. It's a running scroll. It's basically similar. The opening page is similar to Facebook, where it's a running scroll. You see the most recent post of somebody on top, and then you keep scrolling down to see the older ones. Then there are some indications, like here it shows 3 people are waiting for my acceptance of their friendship request, and another link shows various people have posted or liked my comment and so on. Most interesting part is the groups. These are group categories. What I just clicked is showing the categories of group, not the number of groups, and each category has many groups, and there is a huge number of categories, and lifestyle and these, that, so many subjects. even on tattoos or technology. And then under technology category, you have so many different groups. So this can be a plethora of groups and can be bewildering to you, but there is a search field on top, and if you type something, then you find the groups that has that word, like lockdown. Now there is an anti-lockdown USA, there's a lockdown chat, there's a stop lockdown, there's a blah blah blah, and quite a few groups that are only on lockdown. Some might be area specific, like no lockdown Ireland, or some European country or Asian country, and so on. So you can pick and choose which one. You can also try them out, and many of these groups you can see the post without joining, first going there, and in some cases you have to apply for. You can join on the spot, or you have to apply and somebody has to approve. So this is just on lockdown. And then I tap mask, and you see so many groups on mask. Huge number of groups. No mask required for commerce, and anti-mask in this area or that area. And then you type COVID. I type COVID. You see, COVID kindness, COVID this, COVID-19 false flag, COVID-19 news and updates, stop all COVID-19 testing, children's mental health during COVID-19. So many of them on just COVID-19. So depending on your subject of interest, this is a gold mine, and if you just join a few of them, your scroll page will be so much full with stuff that you can go whole day just browsing through it only. And of course, your number of friends, etc., will depend on what kind of post you make there. You make good, meaningful posts instead of just sharing stuff, you will get more people to respond. So this is my opening page, and there is always some contact request. I started up with 0 friends, and it's already reached approaching 100. Whereas in Facebook, I have nearly 5,000 friends and a couple of thousand followers, and 7,000 people that come to see my post. Nonetheless, you don't need that many. You need just 10 or 20 good people who you can brainstorm with, preferably from around the world, so that you can get the perspective of what's happening in different countries and different parts of the world. So that's my uptake on MeWe. What do you think?